We go again. And this time we don't clutter our board with a million eternal jokers. How about that? Okay, back in the beginning. Reset your mind. Reset your focus. We have 4s. We have... I don't like the 4s, though. We have discards, so use them. This is better. We have a lot of 9s, some 5s. This is a full house that might do it in 1. I hope. Barely. Okay. Exactly what you want to see. Gotta get a joker, initially. You know, I know it's eternal, and that was kind of thing last time, but you can grab walkie-talkie, and you can build around that. You can... That immediately gives you something to start, like, fixing your deck towards... I can get behind this. Also, 4 of a kind diff just wins here, right? Even without any, like... Yeah, okay. Okay, so what are we looking for now? I mean, more... You know, overstock early. Like, you're not going to be regretting taking that. I wouldn't have minded a Drift Raft, honestly, but, oh well. C'est la vie. Okay, we already have 3 4s in hand, so at this point, I mean, let's look for the 10. Okay, 4 of a kind 4s. I won't complain. Feeling pretty lucky. I don't think we need this. I don't think we need any of this. Polychrome can just be solid. Like, that's just something that's good in general. And 10-5 doesn't have the same ring as 10-4, but I think it's still gonna work. Might as well make it 7s, though. So basically, this is a build that's going to be trying to build 10 and 4. You know, our hands do tend to contain pairs, and the duo would help with that. So, yeah, there we go. What we really want to see is more Arcana packs right now. That way we can fix our deck a bit more. Like, we've been getting pretty lucky with getting the hands we want, but that can change quickly. Trading card actually makes a whole heck of a lot of sense here. Should have bought clearance sale first, but my bad. It's fine. But yeah, that's really good. Because that lets us just cut straight up 5 cards from the deck. So, like, for example, this is 2. Yeah, get out of here. What are the odds we grab even Steven for the deck? Not high. And it gives us money, too. Which should make up for the fact that... Okay, just play this. It's not a good hand, but it's a hand. And it triggers our jokers, so... Ooh, that was a bad hand. Like, I knew it wasn't a good hand, but I didn't realize it was a bad hand. Aces and 6s any better, and just throw a 3 out there, because why not? Okay, why are we not drawing our 10s and our 4s? Okay, 8s full of 3s is decent. Fours and 5s? If we die here, I'm going to be really upset. I don't think we do, but oh my goodness, this is close. Okay, note to self. This is the only thing giving you any base mult, so your multipliers mean nothing. You need to draw your 10s and 4s. Add Polychrome to random joker, destroy all of this. Let's not. We already have a joker with Polychrome, so yeah. I think you got a Deja Vu something, and it's got to be a 4. It's a weird play. You don't see that every day, but if you're going to Deja Vu something, make it a 4. Okay. So what have we learned? We have learned to aggressively draw 4. Our 10s and 4s. But if we have to throw out a hand, you might as well... Or, yeah. If it looks like we have to throw out a hand anyways, you might as well do it when the hand is, like, decent. Okay. So like this, for example, yeah, it's not a good hand, but it didn't waste a discard, at least. And yes, I know hands are more valuable than discards, but the thing is, the discards... Or it's an opportunity cost thing, right? I'd rather play the hand... Or let's put it this way. If it's going to take me playing 2 hands and 2 discards to get to the good hand anyway, I should play the 2 hands when the hand I would be playing is good. Right? Okay, Arcana pack is a must here. Judgment wouldn't be bad. World doesn't really apply. Let's see what Judgment gives us. Yeah, you're not upset to see Abstract Joker. It does need to be here, though. And that's some solid base mold. That's going to be actually a real boon. And that helps these guys, especially. Yeah, negative to a Joker. And lose some hand size. See, the thing is, if it did that to, like, trading card, I'd be upset. Destroy 1 random card and get 2 enhanced states. I think what you got to do here is trans. And this should be a card that's held in your hand, right? So not a 10 or a 4. So, like, maybe this 9 here. Okay, get rid of you. And actually, I do think our... Okay, you might as well throw the 6s out there, then. Play only 1 hand? I think it's over. Well, hold on. We actually have some base mold now, so it might not be over. Now, the question is, do we play a pair of 6s for 10 times 2, or do we play a single 10? Which would be 5 times 1. But it's worth noting, so the 10, it gives 2 less chips, but it actually gives 8 more chips because of walkie-talkie. And it'll be... Yeah, I think the 10 is better, just because of what walkie-talkie is going to do for it. Alright, think of it this way. High card is actually going to be worth 15 times 5. Whereas pair is actually going to be worth just 10 times 2. And then we... Okay, I think it's scary. This might not do it, but I think this is our best hand. You know, I just realized, yeah, our times 2s didn't activate because we didn't play a pair. That is my bad. Alright, 1 more shot at Orange Stick, then we'll move on to try something else. Yep, free shop is good. Because a lot of times you get to that first shop and you don't have the money to buy much of anything anyways. So I think this is good. Alright, you start with a Buffoon pack. Yeah, give me Splash. It does something at least. I guess we don't really know what we're playing towards. Yep, 4 of a Kind is a fun hand. You can try it. You might as well get the clearance sale. I mean, if there was ever a time to do it, it's ante-1. 2 random cards per hand played. That's fine because we're winning in 1 hand anyway, right? Like, actually probably not, but one can hope. Okay, it's fine. I should have used the Empress. I think we actually would have won in 1 in that case. You roll the boss blind. What is the boss blind currently? 1 hand type this round? We can handle that. Give me Arcana. I love Arcana. Yeah, there's a certain appeal if you turn these 7s into 8s. Right? And maybe you Empress them up first. Now you got 7s that are also Now they're actually 8s. Yeah. And so now maybe you start thinking, okay, maybe I draw for hands full of a bunch of 8s. And you get it, and you're just loving life at that point. Huh. And Mad Joker, that's not bad in the early game. Especially compared to Uranus. Okay. And again, this is looking a lot like a full house build, I'd say. I do think 2 pair alone gets us there, though. So, we do. You might as well throw a 5th card in there. Okay, it's fine. You know, I mean, it's 50 chips and a free reroll in the shop. Might as well. What's the reroll? Gros Michel. Sure, don't mind if I do. Okay, so we got a lot of molts now. This should carry us through the first few antes pretty easily, which then, hopefully, will free us up to focus more on fixing our deck. We have 4s and 8s. I think that's probably what we're going to head to try to make more of. I'd never... Okay, 4s and 8s. There we go. And this should be a pretty good hand. Good, because if it wasn't, making exclusively full houses for the rest of that would have been annoying. Baron is useless to us, but I do... Yeah, I like an Eternal Trading card. What can I say? I mean, arguably it killed us last time, but... Like, that's going to help us thin our deck so effectively. Like, it's not even funny. We should have rerolled. My bad. So, right now, I mean, I guess... Let's just do it easy. Get the 2s out of here. We have 3 9s right now. Might as well. 9s full of 4s. You love to just see what you get here. Temperance isn't getting better anytime soon, so it's not a great temperance, but it's not bad. Well, what are we looking for in a buffoon pack? I don't think we're looking for anything at the moment. Like, we're probably not... I mean, we could replace Misprint. We could replace... We're waiting for Gros Michel to break. But we're satisfied where we are at the moment. Let's save up our money, accrue some interest, get some of the... Be able to buy some Arcana packs to fix the deck a bit more. Just take it easy. Okay, and so let's go ahead and turn this 8 and I guess this 9, or just this 8, into a gold card. Because I think it's going to score for gold this turn. And also, if we end up using death to copy our 8s, then having them be better is always a good thing. I don't think you want Magic Trick. Like, I just don't think it's good. I don't think a perishable Sly Joker is all that appealing either. Okay. Yeah, buying more Uranuses is pretty good because that's a fairly likely card for us to... Yeah, I'm starting to think, is the Order something you want to go for? The issue is the way we've already elected to fix our deck. Like, we've already taken out some 7s in favor of 8s, which just hurts your ability to make straights to such a degree. I think the Order's already passed us by. Okay, well, this is going to be a low card, right? I have no idea what I just got rid of. This is actually kind of scary. I think you gotta just use your discard on, like, who knows what. Then you play this. Okay, 3 of a kind. That's a hand. Okay. The question is, do you just immediately play 2 pair? I think you do. I honestly do. And then you hold out the 8s on the idea of, like, they're most likely to just draw into, like, a 3 of a kind or 4 of a kind or something. Alright, Earth is exactly what you want to see. Again, more Earth. And I think Uranus, because Uranus is your backup plan. Right, Earth, full house is what you're going for. If that doesn't happen, then you at least probably have 2 pair at that point. Doubling the money. I think that actually makes a lot of sense right now. That puts us just in safety zone, economically speaking. Which I'm a fan of, needless to say. Okay. And we have a full house right now, which we are going to play. Let's not be stupid. Okay, so we are at the point now where we really probably want to think about replacing misprints. And we've got to be ready, because Gros Michel is going to break at some point. Maybe not necessarily imminently, but eventually that's going to happen. And if, like, we need to be ready for that. Like, I almost wonder, do you take a perishable ramen? It's got to be an upgrade over misprint right now, right? I think that gives you... Like, that's going to help you win more right now, so when Gros Michel breaks, you've got at least a bit of safety zone. To just be like, okay, fine. Yeah, I guess we can... we have no 2s in the deck anymore, so I guess we can get rid of a 4. I prefer a 3, but that's fine. So there's, like, a high chance a lot of these are 8s. I would like a, like, certain chance, though. Okay, we just play this and hope that there's a lot of 8s in there. There were 2. It's just still 2 pair. See, this is why we upgrade 2 pair. For exactly scenarios such as that. But actually, I think another 2 pair gets us there. So, yay. And we really don't need to worry too much about the discards for ramen, because, like, it's perishable anyways. Like, Half Joker is not our game, but Hanged Man is. I don't think we need to reroll the boss blind unlimited times. That being said, we do have $93, so you might as well. This Joker gains +3 mult when any booster pack is skipped. I mean, if Gros Michel had broken this turn, I think I would have taken this. But as it stands right now... Well, okay, hold on. This has got to replace 2 pair, right? Like, you only need a skip. We have a lot of money right now. You skip 3 booster packs and it's comparable. You skip 4 and it's just a straight upgrade. And it can scale further from there, of course. Like, you open up the standard pack. You actually do kind of like this 8, actually. So, you know, you just... No. We got to skip. We got to get the mults going, okay? Have some discipline. Okay, goodbye. 3. And the beauty of this system here is the deck is only going to get more consistent going forward. I guess you could do 9s and 6s here. This is a good Hanged Man opportunity, I'd say. We'll have 8s and 10s. So it's going to be a little worse right now because we haven't scaled up our red card yet. But stay the course and hopefully it'll work out. 3 of a kind is third. I think what you got to do, you play just... Okay. You just play this and hope for... Maybe keep the 5 and discard the 10 instead. Yeah. That's not going to be a good hand, but it wasn't supposed to be. Still actually almost got us there, so. But this... You know, I think this might be greedy. I think you play the 2 pair and keep the gold cards in hand. You only need 1,500 points anyway. Okay, could Gross... Like, I'm glad Gross Michelle is not broken, but also, simultaneously, like, could break soon so I can, like... replace it? Okay, and you guys are cool, but also you are not... Yeah. We gotta scale the red card. I think for Celestial Packs, we will buy Earths if they show up, otherwise we skip now. Yeah, might be useful. Wasn't useful. I don't know, sometimes we play 4 of a kind. I don't think you reroll here, because I think you gotta save your rerolls for the turn where Gross Michelle breaks. Because you're gonna have to replace that, like, immediately. Okay. We're just trading away our whole deck. I think you played this. That was really bad? Why was that so bad? Did we do something wrong? Like, I don't remember our hands being that bad, is the thing. Okay, you gotta do a 2-pair here, I think. 6s and aces. And get this 3 out of here. Okay, we need to improve our Joker situation immediately, assuming we even survive this hand, that is. You can go 4s and 9s. Because 8s is going to be most likely to pair with something. Like, we're going to make it through, but only just. There's also something to be said about, like, maybe not wasting half your discards. Okay, so Gross Michelle is broken. That's scary, but it's also possibly a good thing. Okay, we need to replace it with something good, like, immediately. And that does half of what it was doing. Green Joker, you don't have the time to build it. Because we need something that replaces that molt right now. Hanging Chad... I don't hate Hanging Chad. But also... like, it just doesn't give us the molt that we desire. Even Steven can hold us over for a bit. We need to get better, though, and quickly. It's also worth noting Ramen is going to be gone soon, too. So, yeah. After player discard, always draw 3 cards. So that's actually pretty good. That actually means that our typical trading card debuff is nowhere near as bad as before. So, I mean, at that point, you might as well just discard... well, no, just discard a 4. You can just use all your discards immediately. Find, like... so now this is, like, the best our hand will ever be. You can just, like, throw out there, boom, full house. It is not doing much. Okay, it's not really all that fine. We don't even have a full house anymore. I think you gotta put out best hand available, which is going to be aces and 10s. There's no benefit to putting the 4 out there, since we always draw 3 cards. I don't know, I just don't think we like have enough gas in the tank here. Especially if we can't draw our full houses. I think you can't play the aces or not, the 8s or 9s. Just, well. Yeah, you need the full house or 4 of a kind or something. Maybe you just play the 4 and the 5 and maybe the 6 here. If you're going to do that, you might as well just strictly play the 6. It's the same effect regardless. Okay. Alright, let's take a look. 4 of a kind is going to be 120 times 13, so that is better. than full house. So I think you got to play four of a kind eights here. And I'm not sure if it's enough, but it's the only thing that might be. Luckily, we've upgraded four of a kind to fair bets. Oh. Dang. And you can't say I didn't try. Like, you know, we rerolled a lot to try to get a decent joker there, but it just... it didn't really happen that way. Okay, let's take a break from that. Maybe we go Ghost Deck Spectral cards may appear in the shop. That's interesting. I'm a ghost. Add Polychrome to a random joker, destroy all others. It's like, this would be bad, then. Okay. Forgot what face cards looked like for a second. And you can play 2 pair here. You have discards available. You might as well try to get a full house if you just already have the full, or the 2 pair. Okay, well done. That changes things somewhat. At least it's 2 pair. And it sucks! It's the worst hand in the game! We might not survive this ante, which is embarrassing because it's ante 1. Or blind 1, rather. On ante 1, so like technically both statements are true. Extra hands is pretty good. And putting Polychrome on a Joker is good. Okay, well, it's not, you know, it's kind of crazy, but maybe go Crazy Joker and you hex it. And voila, it's a straight build. Have I ever had success with a straight build? No. But that doesn't mean today can't be the day. Like, for example, this one's an easy one. Right? You just do, well, here's the question. The eternal question with straight build. Are you going for the high or low straight? I mean, the high straight has the better. I think you got to go high straight here. So you do this. Now you have your 9s, but now you specifically need to draw a 10. Or you got 7, 8, 9. Okay, you don't need 2 7s. You don't need 2 9s. If you draw a 10... you get rid of the king? Okay, you drew the 10. Queen, Jack, 10, 9, 8. That's straight. And I think that should be enough to win in one hand. Hopefully it is, because that was too much effort if it didn't. Okay, Hiker. Every played card permanently gains the chips. Picking that up early is generally pretty good. And I mean, I guess if we're playing straights by their very nature, they're gonna have a fair number of odd cards in them. So there we go. This is our, like, we are surviving for bits. Play. Okay. So we have 10 Queen, King, Ace. We would just need a Jack. So I think you just discard everything that's not a Jack. Then you draw a Jack. And then you just go a little bit like this. And there you go. And like everything's debuffed, but like who cares? Okay. If I cannot get a straight build to work under these conditions, then straights just are not viable. We have the order now. Okay. So we have Queen, we have Ace, we got 10, we got 8. Alright, I think you're going high-end straight here, so you discard these guys. Okay, Jack, Queen. You have a 10. Really what you're hoping for here, I think, is the 9. You didn't get it. I mean, you don't need 2 queens, clearly. King, Queen, Jack, 10. Now you basically like the ace or 9. You just play this as nonsense. Okay, there's your 9. 9, 10, Jack, Queen, King. It's a lot of effort, but Worth it, hopefully? Superposition. Okay, create a tarot card if poker hand contains an ace or a straight. I'm not sure it's actually good, but it's interesting, at least. So. Okay, so now we specifically want to go for either the extreme high or low end straight. So you want to get rid of your sixes. You don't want to get rid of yours, but you don't need. If you go for extreme high or low end, you don't need the 9. Okay, so now this tells us we're going for a low end straight. We go ace, 2, 3, 4, and now we're fishing for specifically a 5. Now the issue with trying to make superposition work is you're always going for a closed straight. Right, so, and the difference between a closed and an open straight is an open straight has, imagine you had 4, 5, 6, 7. That's an open straight because you could draw a, or what did I say, 4, 5, 6, 7? Okay, you could draw the 8 or the 3 and it makes it a valid straight, whereas we're going for a closed straight, so we have an ace out here. So we had ace, 2, 3, 4, which means we needed specifically a 5. Okay. Is strength good in a straight build? And see, this is the tough part. Like, I know I want to fix my deck to make straights easier. The issue is how... That's actually really good. The issue is how do you fix the deck? My inclination is probably you want to get rid of the extremities, right? Because straights are easier to build in a banded deck because there's less cards in the deck. So basically, if we want to make this more like a banded deck, I guess you would strengthen. The issue is that kind of messes with superposition, but you know what? We got superposition to be able to fix the deck, so let's fix the deck, you know? So I think maybe you turn a 2 into a 3 and a 3 into a 4, you know? Just get kind of corral everything closer into the center. And now if you're playing a straight deck, I think you actually put your red seal on a 7. Because 7s are in the very middle of everything, right? Like 7s and 8s, 9s. So those are going to be used in straights the most often, in theory. Likewise, now you then turn a 5 into a steel, or 4. Turn a 4 into a steel card. Because that's high enough that it's probably not going to be, like, our targets for destruction are probably like 2, 3, 4, ace, king, queen. So like 4 is low on that priority list, but it's less likely to be played, I guess. I don't know. This is a weirder build to play. See, the issue with straight builds is they're harder to pilot. Okay, so we don't need any of this. What are you? What are you? Okay, it's fine, it's fine. Okay, there we go. So we have our 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Although I think you play 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 because it's less points, but it will leave you in a better position later if that didn't do it in one, which it did, obviously. So destroy 1 random card in your hand, add 3 random enhanced face cards. I don't think you want that. What I do think you want is Neptune. And we haven't made a straight flush yet, but like if we do, it would be nice if they were better. Okay, I think you go to the packs here. You want to keep fixing that deck. So, okay, Hanged Man, you get rid of 3 and 4. Heck, maybe get rid of Ace? I know it's, like, messes with superposition, but... C'est la vie? Okay. Alright, we got 6, 7, 9. So, I mean, instantly I'm thinking you discard, like, these, and you're looking for a 5. You didn't get anything of a sort. Now you got jacks and queens, and maybe you're thinking, okay, maybe actually you lose the 4, and you're trying to go high end. Now you got your 8, so you got 6, 7, 8, 9. Now you really need a 10 or a 5, so you discard anything that's not a 10 or a 5. And you got your 10, and there you go. Create 2 copies of 1 selected card in your hand. That would be amazing for copying the Red Seal 7. Like, I'm thinking maybe we want to make our card distribution like a bell curve. Right, like a lot of 7s, or hold on. So what is the? It's a 13 card deck, right? So 7s would be in the middle. No, 8s would be in the middle of that. Yeah. No, 7s would be in the middle. It's not 13 card, but there's 13 ranks. It's like a bunch of 7s and less 8s and 6s and kind of just taper out from there, I guess would be the ideal way to set this up. That being said, I think here you got to go there, there, like so. Okay. And I'm almost thinking like, maybe you just get rid of these and you go a high end straight here. You got your queen, you got your jack. Now you just need to get a 10, which we got some 10s in the deck. Do we copy the 7 now? I think you wait until you've enhanced it with something else, right? Make it Molt 7 or something, at least. And obviously, like, the dream would be you put, like, Polychrome or something on it, but let's not be ridiculous now. And, I mean, if you're not playing it, you... Okay, I guess you're playing it, but... 6, 7, 8, 9... Basically, we need a 10. And I'd rather play the high-end straight than the low-end straight once we get it, so... Okay, there's our 10s. And this does include an ace, so superposition triggers at least. We're still doing okay, but like we're gonna have to ramp up our score. Each played card with the suit gives 1.5 times Molt. Yeah, I already have enough like going on, working out with like how to make straights work. Let's not add also suits stuff to it as well. Okay, so hear me out here. I think what you want to do, you turn this 3 into a 4, this 5 into a 6, but you don't do that yet because first you hanged man the king and the queen because you want to get rid of the extremities. Okay. Like, yeah, because we want to... Yeah, a regular distribution. I guess. Like, a lot of 7s and 8s. Alright, 5, so, like... I like this right now. I think you discard these guys. 4, 5. So you just need, at this point... If we draw a 6, we don't want the 4. Now we're drawing for 6s. Hold on. There are more 3s or 6s in the deck? There's definitely more 6s. So you do this. Okay, there we go. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And that's actually a straight flush, which is good. Should be better than a normal straight. There we go. No, we're not doing the idol. That is a trap. It's a trap. Don't do it. I mean, I guess on balance, I'd rather have the 7 be wild. Might make it slightly easier to make a straight flush. That's not really our main strategy, but I'm not against it happening. We trigger the first played card used in scoring 2 additional times. It's not bad. Would I get rid of superposition for it? I think there's still some more gas in the superposition tank. And balance, I just don't think it does enough. Alright, Jack, Queen, King. Or 4, 5, 6. Well, I guess let's consult it. With Jack, Queen, King, we'd be looking to draw either an ace and a 10 or a 10 and a 9. There are 4 10s and 9s. There's 3 aces. If we do a 4, 5, 6, we could solve that with either a 3 and a 2, which we have specifically taken out of our deck, or a 7 and an 8. And I think technically... I think the high end is slightly more likely. Of course, more likely doesn't mean it's going to work. Just to be clear. There's our ace. Now we just need a 10. There we go. Okay. Temperance, not bad. Okay, so you temperance, and you hermits, and you use hermits, and you buy a spectral pack, because why the heck not? Add negative to a random joker, -1 hand size. See, less hand size makes it harder to get straights, or you could add a blue seal to a card. Put a blue seal on this jack. Give me a buffoon pack. And tribe and order, if you could then manage to make straight flushes routinely, would be pretty fun. But I just don't see that happening. I think actually, here's what you want to do. You get rid of superposition. I think it's served its purpose. You bring in blue joker just to kind of buoy the score a bit. Just so we're kind of safe a little longer while we keep trying to fix this deck appropriately. 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so you just get anything that's not adjacent to that out of here. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I'm still waiting to cryptid that 7 until I have sugar gains times 0.1 or 0.1 times mult every time a planet card is used. Okay, I know you just got on the team, Blue Joker, but also you're off the team because we're gonna build Constellation. I think that's a better long-term strategy. It's time of planet. Okay. Base ships and mold are halved. And it's gonna do nothing immediately, but I think we got the time to build it. So we got 5, 6, 7 already. So get rid of you. We're not going high end then. An 8 would do wonders for us. We might as well. Like I said, an 8 would be wonderful. Oh, we got a 4 at least. 4, 5, 6, 7. We just need an 8 now. Just give me the 8s. I think you keep it like this because you do actually want to keep the 4 around. How many 8s are in our deck? 4. Okay. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. We will draw them. We have 6, 7, 9, 10. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Really what we want is 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So you go, you go, you go. And we keep the 4 as a steal card to have in hand for when we draw the 8, which we will. See, this is why I hate playing as the straight build. Okay, well, hold on. Let's think about this logically. We got 9, 10, jack. We need an 8. And there are 4 8s in the deck. Honestly, I think you might just have to get rid of the steal card here. Just to maximize your chances of drawing that 8. Because I think we still make it cleared in 1, regardless. Okay, finally. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This better work. Oh, this better work. That was unreasonably stressful. Okay, I guess we just want to buy all planets now because it helps you. Yeah. Rerolls cost 2 less. You know, that can add up. Because that's like 2 less per reroll. You'd only need to reroll 5 times for that to pay for itself. Add flow holographic or polygram effect to one selected card in hand. Oh man, I wish we had our 7 here. Or rare joker for $0. Well, you know what? We can make this 8. Like, we want to build a lot of 8s too, as previously seen. So let's make this 8 foil. That's good. I'll take the spectral pack, sure. Red seal. Man, I would have loved to see that 8. We just... Oh, Aura the 7. Okay, this is what we've been waiting for. Ooh, that was a good one. That was the Molt Aura, right? Alright, so 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. See, sometimes it's just that easy. Alright, so now we're just about ready to start cryptiding that Red Seal 7. So 8, 9, 10. Yeah. Eight, 9 turn. I don't need this many. Okay, let's look at this. What do we got? We have a king, a queen, a jack. We have 2 10s in the deck. You all, you stay. Everyone else, get the heck out of here. This is why I hate playing straight builds. Oh my god. We're gonna lose. We are going to lose on this ante. There's a 7. Okay, lovely. Okay, okay. Calm down, calm down. Are we going to... So much of our everything is just based on playing straights? Oh, I hate doing this, but it feels so bad. I think a 4 of a kind is the only thing that reason could save us, though. Ah, that's disgusting. Didn't even work. So do I think straights are good? No.